and then we'll come back. Hello. It's a brand new video. See what I did there? Okay, so let's go ahead and let's open. So what we're looking for. Actually, I don't even remember where I'm saving the. Is it in here? Vines. I think that's it. Yes. Cool. Okay. So the colors are kind of crazy. Those are polygroups. Oh, Karen told you about me? That's awesome. The great Kaz herself. She's awesome. Very talented artist. Karen Stanley, for anyone who's wondering who we're talking about. All right, so what I'm doing right now is actually working on, if you zero this out, we've got our Z-Sphere here, and then I'm doing a lot of Z-sketching on the surface here. And the idea is to slowly build a new tree. Now that we've got something to work with. Oh yeah, and we actually, what is this one? We don't need this one. We can, let's delete that one. So we're working our way up. Maybe I don't need that one either. What is that one doing? That ancient hairstyle is interesting. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and delete that one. Okay, yeah, so we got this one. So I'd say that's probably one. Like, and we'd separate that off into its own mesh that's separate from this tree. And then we'll build another one that kind of works with this face. What we do have to do is remember that this is tilted. Like, it's actually tilted in the scene. So there's going to be a lot of like moments where like I can use the way the vines are resting to have nice hanging, like I don't know, fuzzy mossy bits that are hanging off of the branches. So I need to think about like where those rest while I'm doing that. So let's go ahead and save this in its current state just for safety reasons. And then we'll start on the vines for this head over here. So there's 62 people in here. Hey guys, how you doing? What's going on? I'm happy you're here, just chilling. Oh man, lurkers. I see some lurkers. I'm not going to say who it is, but I know you're there. So let's go ahead and append a Z-sphere in here. So I'll switch to that guy, and we'll just move him. I'm just going to move you up here. Welcome, lurkers. Barry, what's up? How you doing? How's it going? I hope you're having a nice Monday. Okay, so we're actually gonna press. Actually, I need this open. Save again. Just safety. Safety. Cookies, yo. Grup. Hello. Oh man, halloumi. Oh my god. Did you grill it? Did you grill that halloumi? I hope you did. Press Shift A with this Z-sphere selected. And you'll see it goes from a, I'll zoom in on it for a second here. When you press Shift A, it goes into this weird looking thing. And if you go into draw, let's turn the eye on there. You can select, oh man, my UI is doing weird things. Hang on here. Icon fill, icon. It is icon fill. Okay, there we go. Now I can see everything again. Okay, so you can do things like armature, which, man, for some reason I've been getting some really weird results where, like, it randomly scales. I don't know if you see that happening. Like that. No idea. I think it has something to do with pressure sensitivity. Because if I do it with a mouse, it's fine. So you got those Z-spheres, right? If you hold down shift, you can blend. So maybe you scale this up and you go to your move tool and you can just kind of move these around and get them where you want them. You're like, oh yeah, maybe I want it doing this. And then go back to draw, scale this back down. And then from up here, maybe we're like, okay, I'm gonna do this. One good rule of thumb when it comes to organics with vines and roots and stuff is on average, usually pan sizzled it. Oh, still good. Was that song weird? Whoa. One good rule of thumb is the thickness, and all children extruding or coming off of, branching off from its parent, and assume each one of these is a parent. So like if this one comes out here, right? This one. Good rule of thumb is that the child should be around 50% of the diameter of the parent. So this one should be, let's say that this is oh really, Zoltan? When painting in Photoshop? Maybe I should look into that. I'll look into that because I haven't updated it recently, but I'm pretty bad at updating drivers in general, as you may have heard. But yeah, so let's say that this is at 1.0. This one should be at 0.5, and then this one should be at 0.25 of the diameter. Goes full blast. It may have also been because Maru like chewed on the... I was like, what are you doing? No! So, and then remember, you can go back to this move, and you've got all this nice, like, soft controls. And it's like soft selection, so, like, if you want, you can really, like, widen this up and really get some soft control. You can see it's just a bunch of spheres, right? All connected together or close to each other. And the cool part is when you press A, it turns into a mesh. So now for some reason, it might be the scale of the scene I'm working in. But when I push A, like the mesh is just super nasty. Let's look at the... So press A. Adaptive skin turns on so you can kind of see what it's doing. Let's go in and I might have crashed it. No. Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be a scene scale thing because you know when you Dynamesh, the size is all kind of crazy. Zoltan, that's probably what it is. Windows Inc., the destroyer of worlds. But yeah, these details are quite small. Like if I go in and let's see if I can. I don't think I can even. I don't think it'll work in that sense. I'm like, can I just scale this up? I can scale that up. I can scale. I can scale individually. If I do this. Scale master. Let's do... I've never pressed this before. Yeah, it doesn't know what I'm trying to scale. That's great. So the reason this is probably like this, like I was saying, is because it's so small. Right? So, and you'll see I'm running into a similar problem with this stuff. So I'll probably... See, this one's doing at least a little okay. And that's more than enough resolution for me because I can do whatever I need to do. And use like the dynamic tessellation from the Sculptris Pro. But yeah, this guy's screwed. I don't even know. It gets so ballooned. It's adaptive skin. Let's keep that pretty low. Bacon, what's up, buddy? How's it going? So weird. Oh. That might have something to do with it. So you remember the original sphere is away from the origin. Oh, now I have to see if that's real. Sorry guys, hang on here. So I'm just gonna bring this way down here. I'm just gonna add. Oh, no way. Okay. So it does not like you. Okay, so I'm gonna erase all this stuff. Is that for real? So I'm gonna confirm this before I see if it's real or not. Okay, that's close enough. Let's go with the same small details. No, that's still okay. I thought maybe it had something to do with the fact that the sphere here is not really near origin. So the other thing that I wanted to show you is the brush called Sketch 1. That one just conforms to the surface, so you can just like and smooth it out. You can get some pretty nice effects. Like, see, maybe I want to bridge the gap between there. Okay, so yeah, see, it loses like all of that. That sucks. I'm gonna have to look into why that's doing that. So the other thing you should know about is when you're using Zsketch, right? You're getting all these, you're placing all these spheres, but let's say there's a ton of spheres, like, right? So you lose a lot of the information under there, but those spheres are still there. You can go down to like, so if you're in Subtool and you minimize this, if you go down to Zsketch, you can hit Optimize, and it'll actually remove any spheres that aren't adding to the look. So anything that's spheres that are occluded get optimized out. They get removed. So if I erase these, you can see All that stuff in the inside is, for the most part, gone. This one stays because it's exposed on the side here. Man, this stuff gets so gross. You can make some really nasty looking things. So if I optimize that, yeah, see, inside is all empty now. All right, let's clear all this. So we got this Zsphere. Creature art by Din. Yeah, I don't know what that creature was, but you know, sure. So you're supposed to use Zspheres as kind of like your armature itself. When you do a preview mesh, you do lose that the armature. It doesn't get calculated in. So like, let's draw this sphere out, and then if you can, it's a lot of moving. It's pretty cool actually because you get some rigging. You know, it moves like a rig. In a sense. See, when you preview it, it looks pretty good. But when you press Shift A and you start drawing on it, the sketch becomes part of it, which is great. But when you press A, the body itself gets lost. That's probably not a good example. Hang on here. So you can see how like this doesn't care about your armature. You're under the underbelly. Let's go ahead and delete these. So I can alt click those away. So maybe I'll go with that route. The Zsphere Retopo stuff, I have used that before. Hey, thanks for the follow, Beefy Ramen. You're great. You're great. That name, though. Raul is here. Thanks for the follow. Man, there's a couple followers here. Thanks, guys. You'll get in the credits at the end. Believe me. Okay, so let's get down to it now. We've been wasting a lot of time just talking. Or I have been. You guys haven't been. You guys have been doing, as far as I know, you guys are being productive, right? Scale this up. Hey, what's up, pro? Sculpting some chair stuff. Wood sculpting is lovely. Oh, yeah. Speaking of wood, look at this. I was looking at this wood material. It's really nice. Here you go. And what's really interesting is seeing how if you go to the polycount post, you can see how it's like kind of put together. Where's it at here? So there's some nice iterations of this stuff, but man, where is it? The thing I was really interested in. See, all this stuff is really cool. Is it up at the top? It is up at the top. Okay, so look at this really closely. So you see the texture sheet? So you've got the tileable here, and then you got all these little like pieces, and then there's even like this edge here. See, these are just mapped on the surface of a tileable. So take that in for a minute and just look at the effect that is happening. Just absorb that, because this is really that's good, man. It's good stuff. All right, back to it. Okay, so remember the scale thing. pretty genius, right? The tiling. So I'm just gonna place these all first, and then we'll figure out where they go. Ooh, I like the idea of this vine going inside of this mouth, or above the, I guess it's above the mouth technically, but it helps explain why this piece is like shoved down, right? Off to buy some food. Oh man, have fun spending your money on food. I like spending money on food. Food's amazing. Let's say, I think this will go down. What's the angle here? Yeah, this is going to go down probably around here. Let's scale this up. Too big, too big. I don't know about this music. Where are we at here? I'm going to shuffle that jazz. Oh, you want some pho right now? Oh, man, pho sounds so good. I'm sorry for anyone who's hungry and I'm talking about food. So right now I'm just doing, so this is kind of the process that I take with, when I block stuff out with this tool, with Zspheres, is I place like the major points, and then I start adding points and bending the direction according to kind of where I want things to be. Oh, see, if you grab, instead of grabbing the sphere, you grab the connection point, and you can like, whoa, and it remembers where it was at before. So like when you move it back, it kind of like goes back to its original shape. It's dangerous, man. Hey, thanks for the follows, though, guys. Hopefully this stuff is helpful or interesting to you, or is helping you just lay back and get through that day. It's near end for me. I think this might be getting a little crowded. That's interesting if this goes down and then it goes right back up. Oh, you can see too, because like this is tilted like this, maybe the need for it to want to adhere to the shape of the structure starts to go away. So maybe this actually goes out here. Right? Because this is less effort to get to the floor. Oh, I just realized my computer fan is... Just gotta tap it a few times. I need to fix that fan. I have not gotten around to it. It's probably getting close to me needing another computer. I'll make sure to document that on the stream when I do it. I have like one ear open now. I'm just in case. I think I want it to go out maybe like that far. You notice roots and vines and stuff tend to have a knee when they're meeting the ground. This is probably underground now. I should not. Let's do that. Grupp, you know where Bacon's at? Wait, do you guys know each other? Wait. Did I not... Have I never realized this, or did I just forget? That's cool. Oh, you know what I'm not liking? Oh, shit. Okay, maybe I need to get rid of some of these. What I'm not liking is how I was getting just bump, bump, bump. It was like building this pattern. It's really easy for you to want to build patterns. Got to be careful about those. So we press A. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's tessellated. Hang on here. Let's save. So we're going to go to adaptive, and then the preview resolution density is going to go down. Density of 1. Even lower. Can we go lower? Oh, that is so weird. Why would it? Oh, there we go. Huh. All right, well. That's looking all right. Look at that topology, too. Okay, so. But now I do, I guess. That's awesome. Okay, so I think I want to add a point here. Whoop. And a point here. Need one there as well because we need to get this away from the nose. Whoa, careful. So you can tell one thing I don't really like about this is how tedious this can become. So with this, whoa, we're getting too close. With this, I just want to make sure that this flows nicely into the into its parent, right? Cool. Okay. Let's so we got this one. This point I'm actually interested in expanding on. Let's bring this. Whoa, hey. Hey. Easy. So remember, this one needs to be about 50% or roughly 50% smaller. Let's shrink that one too. Just so that there's the transition is light. Oh my god. Oh my god. So this one, so compositionally, you'll probably be seeing it a lot from like this angle, and maybe if you go over here, you'll see it from this angle. So this one, I think we want to bring down here. We'll just go straight down with it, and then we'll just add some points and start conforming this bad boy. Well, this is pretty cool because you can see it's like trying to. I can say it's trying to, but I'm the one building it. But if you can nudge it into a place where it looks like it's affecting the sculpture. This sounds like Sims music. Whoa, crazy! Did Sims music get better? I kid. Just gonna add a few points so I have some stuff to play with. I think I'll make this one go out a little bit. Just because it looks more dynamic, right? Oh, come on, rotate. There you go. This part's a little weird to me. Yeah, let's soften that up a little bit. I think we'll If you have any questions, just throw them in chat. I'm just kind of focusing here. It is a focus stream after all. think this actually needs to go about as far as down here. Dude, so the scaling also works at these levels. So like, see if I need to, I can scale the entire thing. And then, oh man, this is too fun. Hey, thanks for the follow. It's probably far enough. Cool. As one fat root vine thing. This is like the theme song of the stream. Yeah, this song plays a lot, doesn't it? So, Moto workflow question. Do you use freeze at the mesh properties often? I often find my scale axis gets weird, so I end up freezing to get back to... yeah, when scale or something gets weird, yes. I mean, freeze and clear or freeze and reset, right? It's a safe bet. So yes, I use that. It's not too often though, actually. I don't know how often you're doing that. Probably going a little overboard with the stuff down there. That's kind of cool. Oh man, I started watching this this show. What is it called? The Alienist. It's on Netflix. That's it's feeling pretty good. I don't know. I'm not like a hardcore like, oh man, this is how things are supposed to be made film wise and whatnot. But dude, it's so good. It's so intriguing. It's like New York in the 1800s, right? Is that the year range? It's pretty cool, man. Also, Moto, do you always place the pivot center at World Orgo when exporting? I've heard something about being able to export pivots using the center without caring about World Orgo. So I always use World Orgo, or I treat World Orgo as the center and then just build everything around that. Dude, it's super dark and I like it. That's a good question though. Hey Kyle, what's up, man? Drop your stream link, dude. I don't know if anyone dropped it earlier. He wrote an amazing blog about our little art community. If you haven't joined it, you should join it. It's a little Discord link there. But yeah, Kyle, I don't know if you've heard about it. Alienist on Netflix. Man, it's so dark and delicious at the same time. Man, using delicious with that show is, I don't know. I don't know if that's the right. Screw it. I'm saying it. Delicious. It's delicious. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, you can. I mean, in that, if you think people are sick of your name, the message that you just sent could have been the link instead of a message about, are you sure? You're fine, man. It's fine. Oh, see, this is one thing I don't like about. There we go. Let's move some stuff. Oh, Jesus. Blah. Ah. Dude, it's kind of like a earthworm. It's crazy. Should probably save, huh? Oh, is the save up real right now? For the ZBrush. So it's not a cheap program. This last update also like really scaled that price, didn't it? I think they added another $100. Huh. Ah. Kills your Japan holiday savings? Oh, dude, you should totally go to Japan. I mean, I don't want to promote taking loans out and stuff, but taking a loan out that small, you could pay off in like 2 payments, you know? And you just turn it into like 2 payment plans. I wish they had that option. Or like pay, like Substance is doing, pay to own. Oh, it'd be so good. Some freelance stuff soon. I'll pay it back. Oh, nice. ZBrush faintly whispers in the wind. The Japanese wind. That's right. Best wind. Japanese wind. Okay. I think what are you guys feeling? So it's 8:34. We got another hour of streaming before I go. Should I just keep doing this, or do you want me to like work on one of these to kind of talk about how I would sculpt on this type of stuff? Up to you guys. That sculpting will probably be lost, and I will probably redo that area, but could be interesting. Man, I really like the shapes that are going on here. Just the curves and stuff. I think I have, there it is. Dude, this is crazy. I was looking at this earlier. So I had this up. And I'm like, whoa. It's almost... it almost lines up. But concepts, you know, perspective and concepts is kind of crazy. D Chocolate, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the follow. You don't mind either? Dude, we're gonna have to make a vine set that flows across the ground too, that we can like push pieces into each other and like make our own little. It's like a modular vine floor set. It's modular in the sense that you smash them together and they just kind of work, but not modular in the sense that they snap together and work. What do I fancy doing? Oh man. Well, all this laying out of this stuff is pretty tedious. So I'd fancy sculpting some stuff because I can like go here and see, that's getting ahead of myself, of course, right? So I have to tell myself anything that I sculpt is lost, and I go back to this Zsphere stuff later. Let's, where are we at here? Mode always on top. I always forget the hotkey, so sad days. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but in ZBrush 2018, the side panels you can't accidentally shrink them anymore. Oh man, South Stands, dude. Thanks for the retweet as well, by the way. 6 months in a row, dude. Thank you very much. Okay, so it's instead of a single click, now it's a double click, so you can't accidentally do it, but it kind of threw some people off because they're like, "What? How come I can't do anything? I can't get rid of it." They're like freaking out. It's okay, man. It's okay. Chill. So I guess maybe we look at like this one. Man, that's kind of blurry. But we can kind of see the blobby shapes in all their glory. This is looking a little... Let's do that. Whoa, things wiggling. Things are wiggling. Okay, let's okay, let me save this and let's play around. So I'm gonna hide everything. We just have this guy. See, this is our armature too. You'll see this little ball down here is gonna disappear. Just preview this. Yeah, so sad. It's kind of there, but it's there because of the Zspheres under it. So let's go ahead and try this out. Oh man, is it sub? No. Is it subdiv? Hang on here. Is that what the problem is? Oh my god, I think it is. That's hilarious. So let's turn that resolution down and then just turn up the subdivs. Well, I was greatly wrong about that one. Tobias. Yeah, see? Oh man, we're getting much more like shape definition. It's the DiNusty song. I play this playlist too much, don't I? I don't want to smooth the surface. Let's see here. Preview. Holy. So those are the voxels, and you see that? That's actually a really good way to show that. That's interesting. What's this one? Spheres density. Let's preview. Yeah, that's a little better. Wow, that's some weird, like, ballooning going on. Maybe I've turned the resolution up more. Less ballooning. God, that's strange. See how there's a lot of averaging going on in there? I mean, I think you can turn your smoothing down if your resolution is high enough. It's looking that way. Yeah, it's starting to get all the little curves down here too. Yeah, it's averaging out all this information right here. Let's shrink this down. We'll just get some shapes in here. Oh, that is strange. Oh man, Kyle, you gotta go to that. That sounds awesome. Okay, let's save this and we'll make unified skin. And I think it is here. We're going to go rename that base. Then we'll go back to this guy and we will append base and then hide that one. Okay, so now we got this mesh. Let's smooth this stuff out real quick. So right now I don't have dynamic subdiv on, or the Sculptris Pro. The song is so weird. It's okay. It's okay. Ooh, I like this song. So gotten rid of most of the shapes. See, this stuff here is really interesting to me. Okay. Pen time. Andreas, what's up, buddy? How you doing? You are late, but there's nothing wrong with that. I'm sure you have a busy life. Things going on. Oh, I want this route. Oh, okay. Hang on. What was I thinking? Jeez. So we're gonna grab this one too. Got carried away playing God of War. Yeah, it's pretty. It's understandable. What in the hell is that? Oh, I see. I'm like, what? Okay, so we got this guy. We're gonna rename him Wingman. I like it. Then we'll go here. Go back down to this guy. We will append Wingman. We will merge down. All right, now we've got this guy. Let's fill objects. So that's going on. Multiple subdivisions. There we go. Probably don't need it to be that high. That works for me. Okay, so a lot of the times I'll mask out an area, just kind of hide everything, so I'm just focusing on an area. I also like to, where are we at here? do a lasso selection. It's very, feels like Moto to me, which feels nice. Just want that area. All right. Whoa, easy. Well, that blurring is not doing very much at all. Come on, smooth. Yeah, it feels like all the pressure sensitivity is all kinds of weird. Look at that. What is going... Maybe I need to reset some brushes or something. But one thing I really like to do is if you use the dam standard and then lower that intensity, you can get some really nice, like, prototyping some curves in there. So you can figure out where your shapes are going to be, or like your creases. Like, see how interesting it gets? Wonder. Man, I am getting all types of weird stuff going on. So maybe we want a knot here. See that? Look at that. That's super weird. I'm getting areas where, like, sculpting doesn't happen. So see, I'm using it pretty lightly as well. Oh, I think we're getting into a groove here. I can feel the brush working. Another DiNusty song. It's true, man. It's a good one. See those shapes? Clay polish always leaves me a weird mask at the creases. Oh boy. DJ Nusty bringing the beats. Those muscles. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, interesting roots have muscles. You can see it too. This one's a little bit more out of shape. You can see how it's like globbing up at the base here. Let's see if we can find a good spot for that. Oop. Oh yeah, so see here where it meets the base here. It's actually a really good spot to do that blobby look. Maybe like scale this up and do this. Because the reason that blobbiness is there is water weight. This is another classic of the stream. Was it inflates? Where is inflate? There it is. N. B-I-N. Inflate's also another really good brush to get this look. Good, it's gross. We'll inflate down here. Inflate's actually working much better for me than the other tools I was using. The soft sculpting. I can create a DiNusty on Spotify. Is that something you'd be interested in? I can look into that. Dude, look how like lumpy and gross. Oh man, gross. Too far. We've gone too far with it. You can see though how it like looks like it's gripping onto the. Bleh. I wonder if there's some noise I can apply to the. Do this. Is it how much am I losing? Oh no, I'm doing okay. Let's do this so I can focus on this. Crimson pajamas, best color pajamas. How you doing? Thanks for the follow. So, looking at this, I'm going to actually focus this area down a little bit so that we get some performance back. There we go. Even this probably doesn't need to be. You can just do like that. This is the right side, right? I don't know. I don't know. Yes. Okay, cool. So focusing in on this, I wonder if there's some like... Oh, that's cool. They put the smooth peaks and smooth valleys in here. Some good smoothing tools, guys. You want to cry? You mess up your UVs again? You got a backup 9 title? Got to get that backup, man. It'll save you. Folds. What? Hang on here. Oh, dude. Ha. Gross. Look at that. That's interesting. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Illusionist, how's things? We're just making weird, gross things here. Yeah, with this type of stuff, it's all about like showing the interaction with the vine. Now where it gets kind of crazy, I wonder if I turn Dynamesh off, and then we'll turn Sculptress on. We'll add some geo here. See, this is something I want to experiment with. I haven't really had the chance to do it yet. There's a new snake hook. Snake cactus. Snake hook 2 and snake hook sphere. Sphere allows you to do some stuff like that. I think if I lower the resolution of this enough, I can move these around. And snake hook 2, I think, is the one that, yeah. And then BIN for inflate. Whoops, BIN. You can inflate these guys up where you need to, just so that you have the geometry to work with it. Still not sold on that this is a good way to get this stuff. Because see how, like, see, move topology is probably the one I want. Or maybe move elastic. Yeah, move elastic seems to be a little bit more responsive. But see, I feel like I'm losing the shape too much when I do this type of stuff. See how, like, it flattens out? Ugh. I think I'd have to, like, mask and then invert mask and then do stuff like this, which I'm not really keen to like fiddle around with. I don't know. It's interesting though. I think when it comes to like needing more information in certain key areas, you definitely get better results doing this than like decimating down or tessellating an area. Like if I wanted this area to get all dinged up, was it Naple? Thanks for the follow, dude. I'm like, Naple? See, the move topology brush I was just trying, and it's not really, it doesn't really respond how you expect it to. And I think it's because the topology isn't like as clean as it could be. But like, let's see if I... Oh yeah, see, that's interesting. Clay buildup kind of is meh, but when it's with the Sculptris Pro on, it's much more responsive. And the smoothing, I'm getting the smoothing that I want because it's actually just removing the information because I'm tessellating it down. And then remember draw size per brush. So if this goes up like that, doesn't seem to be working. What? Remember dynamic mode per brush? Anywho. So I just kind of sculpt, and if I see shapes, I'm like, oh, and then I'll stick to that, or just like push it back when I don't like it. Like this is really interesting here, just because it's like conforming to the stuff behind it. Then maybe that'll scoop back like this. Dang, this is some chill beats. See, and I don't even think this area right here is close enough to the. There we go. Yeah, for the move stuff, I was like, I need to be able to rotate the entire topology so that I don't lose the thickness, which is kind of a problem to begin with. Dude, it's so crazy because like the resolution of the mesh can be pretty, like this is relatively low for what I'm trying to do. But then like I just have to shrink the brush. I love it. So I can shrink the brush and then smooth. And now I've got more topology to work with. I'm like, maybe I just in this area I need some finer details. Oh, this is another classic. This is 9:03. Do you guys have any questions? 71 people in here. How you guys doing? Oh, my God, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, these type of details are really subtle, but I think it's something that I'll want to put in the macro normal, which is like just the main normal map. Yeah, that stuff's gonna look cool. Let's turn that intensity up. Deep cut in there. This is like a splinter almost. Dang, this song is... I'm sorry for all you YouTube people watching this later. What kind of gross stuff have you been doing with vines, roots, face sculpting? It's pretty nasty, man. Yeah, this song is the jazz. The song is called "What Could Have Been" by Bonus Points. Do yourself a favor if you're watching the VOD of this and go look that jazz up. It's feels good. Look at that character though. Ah, there's so much character going on with this. Let's get this going here. Wait, BFI? No. BIN for inflate. I'm like, where is it? Where'd the inflate go? Ah. Oh, that's another good one. Oh yeah. You're here with DJ DiNusty, bringing you the beats. Hammock Days. Oh, I like it. Same guy as Bonus Points. Oh yeah, you can't use dynamic tessellation, the Pro Sculptress, when you have segments hidden, so can't do that. God, this thing's getting gross. I like it. So I'm just kind of looking, like I was saying earlier, I'm just kind of looking for shapes. And whatever like sticks out to me, I like try and emphasize it. And just think about like gravity and weight and thickness and kind of like where it's pressing up against things, and think about it like fat. Think about it like fat that's just growing. And the only thing keeping it at bay is the fact that it can only go in one direction, which is the direction of the growth. Yeah, see how this is really thin here? Because of the size of the base that it's going into, it cannot be that thin. There's just no way. So we probably want to drag this guy out. Just get some more volume. And because of how thick this is, maybe it would go all the way up the rest of the tree. And then we can use the damn standard again to pop some of those shapes, like maybe this one here. Maybe we need a bit of a growth there. Oh yeah, remember these were crossing over each other? Let's do it again. Do it again. Oh man, Freezy, dude, thanks a lot for the resub. 9 months now, man. It's so crazy. So crazy. I don't even know what's going on anymore. What is happening? Oh. Twitch baby. Let's Twitch baby. Ah, that's Twitch baby. That's like number 3 or 4 Twitch baby. Wow, guys. Wow. There's 69 people in here. You guys are awesome. Hope you guys are doing well. I hope that you guys have a productive week. That's all we can hope for, right? So I don't like how many of these straight lines are happening here. So we're gonna get rid of some of those. It's like, your love is rated X. That means extra. That's what the song just said for anyone who's not able to hear the music. So this is getting pretty stylized, but I'm really liking the shape, so whatever, right? Whatever. Oh. Oh. We're not going down that route. So what we've got 15 minutes. I think someone has been asking about how to retopo in ZBrush, so I'm gonna take that 15 minutes to just retopo some of this, just so we have something to look at. Okay, so let's save this, and then we're going to click this guy, decimate down to, let's go 5,000. Let's see what happens. Think it'll work? Think the stream will crash? You think you'll lose frames? Let's see. Oh my god, it did it. That's freaking crazy. We're gonna need more detail than that though. Let's do 9,300. Ah, perfect. It's gonna blow. Please no. Please. Okay, so let's go Z that. Oh god, please. Oh god. Please. Please give me. Is it working? I don't know. We're gonna close this. We're gonna close this. Later, man. Okay, so I have no idea if it's in here. Oh. Oh, it's in there. I see. I see it. There it is. It's hidden amongst all the other treeage. Okay, so let's go ahead and just I'm gonna switch real quick to this, and we're gonna say retopo. I'm gonna say retopo and moto. We're gonna center that up ish. Okay. Transition time.